Finally, the worst of the heat is over. It's fall and cooler temperatures have arrived. Everybody's breathing a sigh of relief, and even your landscape plants are growing again, and you're seeing a lot of new flowers develop. Fall is really like the second spring here in the desert. And with the cooler temperatures, watering restrictions have come into place. You're only allowed to water 3 days a week. And remember, Sunday is not an optional watering day. Fall is a great time of year to get some projects done around your garden. You can start off by doing light pruning around your yard. Anything that may have gotten overgrown during the summertime can be pruned back, but do not do any heavy pruning. Wait till winter to do heavy pruning. Because there's a lot of new growth around, fall is a good time of year to do some fertilizing. Especially September is a great month to get some fertilizers going. At the Springs Preserve, we tend to use organic fertilizers like the blood meal and bone meal set out here. Blood meal is almost entirely nitrogen, and bone meal is almost entirely phosphorus. When you mix the bone meal and the blood meal together, you get a full spectrum fertilizer. Other organic fertilizers that you can use consist of natural products like bat guano or worm castings or fish emulsions. These are really great products. They can contain a lot of different small micronutrients as well as the main three: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. On the other hand, chemical fertilizers or synthetic fertilizers like the blue cup here, these contain chemical salts. If you think about it, our landscape has generally salty water, and we also have salty soils in the desert. So when you're adding a salty fertilizer to this mix, you can damage your plants with too much salt. You can use the chemical fertilizers or synthetic fertilizers, just use them sparingly. We find in the garden that we get a lot better results when we use the organic fertilizers. Fall is a great time of year. You need to be harvesting all of your summer vegetables and planting your winter garden right now. You can grow a lot of great greens in the winter time, lettuces and spinach. You can also grow all the cabbage family plants, broccoli and cauliflower and kale. Plant those in the fall, harvest them all winter long. Fall's a great time to be planting your landscape plants as well. At the Springs Preserve, we have a fall plant sale. You can purchase plants at our plant sale, some unique and interesting plant material for your home garden. Fall's a great time to also be planting spring wildflowers and spring blooming fall bulbs. In fact, a really great tip is if you go to your trees and shrubs, find some emitters down there and dig them up, and you can plant some of those fall bulbs there. They'll bloom in the springtime, and you can also sprinkle some wildflower seeds in that area. If you do that, these plants will grow strong through the winter time and bloom in the springtime. These are plants you need to plant in the fall. You cannot plant them in the spring. After summer, you've been using your irrigation system really extensively. This is a good time to check your system, make sure that nothing has gotten broken during the summertime and it's still functioning very well through the fall weather. Since fall is such a great time for planting, you can use the SNWA Plant Search feature to find all sorts of different plant material that does well in Las Vegas.